It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 254. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host Noelle Herzog.
Hi, Tracey.
Thanks so much for being here today, Noelle. We're here to talk about 90 Day Fiance Season 10, Episode 11.
You know, I am thinking since we saw a wedding already this episode, like they're probably not going to be on anymore.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
thinking that the other weddings must be coming up soon. This has to be ending, right? This has to be ending.
Okay, so today my mom was like, it's almost over, right? I'm like, it's episode 11.
Don't you feel like it's episode 37?
Yeah, there could be like 18 episodes.
Ew.
Yeah, so I don't know, man.
Let's wrap it up for the end of the year. Let's just wrap all this up. All these shows should just wrap it.
They should, and I agree with you. They absolutely should. I got to tell you this though.
Tell me the stuff.
So I a friend of mine passed away 5 days ago. And I would like to dedicate this episode to him.
Awesome.
Kenny DeForest. He was a comic here in New York. He was in LA for a little while, in New York for a little while, but he was like just a really nice, amazing person. And he donated his organs. And yesterday, as of yesterday, he saved 5 lives, gifting 7 organs. And yeah.
Okay, great. I have tears in my eyes, so that's good.
Yeah, it's nice
I'm gonna
though.
cry. That's real. I mean, it's terrible and it's so tragic what happened, but other people survived because of him too.
Absolutely. And it's been really nice. I mean, Noelle, you've seen posts about him from
everywhere.
I mean, people are calling me and they're like, did you know this guy Kenny DeForest? I see it on the news. People magazine, like everyone is like really picking up this story, and it's like, I hope he sees it.
Oh, I hope he sees it. My mom texted me like the article and she's like, did you know him? And I was like, I didn't, but Tracey was good friends with him. I was like, I think I might have met him one time. And I was like, but Tracey was like really good friends with him. I was like, and she's like, it's everywhere. And I was like, no, I know. Like, I can't tell you how many people that I know, comics, whatever, posting about it. It's crazy.
Everyone,
I've never seen something like this.
I know. A very, very large outpouring. So episode 254, dedicated to the memory of Kenny DeForest. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Also, guys, patreon.com/trash talk podcast, because Noelle has a project that she wants to tell you guys about. Noelle.
Hello.
Hello.
I am working on a project with my other BFF, Michael. You guys, I'm sure, have seen him. He's in all the groups and he's in the pictures of all of Tracey and I too. And we were talking about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. We were starting at season 2. I'm not going to say that we're going to like recap every episode, but we kind of want to do like the fun, like monumental episodes.
Yeah, just like some banter.
Yeah, we're going to have some banter. We just recapped, like I said, season 2, episode 1 and 2 with Danielle Staub is still on. So we're going to be on Patreon.
Yeah, so it's called Recycled with Noelle and Michael, because we're doing trash talk and they're doing the recycling.
Yeah, we're recycling. We're recycling the oldies but goodies, because like I said on the podcast, I can't put Tracey through another new show.
You can't do it to me.
I can't.
I'm not built this way.
I get it. I
My
do get it.
cookies are full.
Yeah, you're going to have to clear your cachet.
I have to. Season 10, episode 11. Let's jump in the pool with Clayton and Anali.
You know what's annoying is every episode has a theme. This one is men not getting sex. And it makes me disgusted.
Thank you. Thank you. So they're packing for this trip. 32 days to wed. So they really sped through these 2 months.
I know.
They were like, don't show her. So they're going to go see Cameron in California. And she's so happy to leave the house. Now,
she acts like she's chained to the guinea pig cage.
She acts like she's in the enclosure.
Yeah. Please.
Again, as we said last week, if she was inside the guinea pig closure, maybe someone would give her a bath.
I mean, she needs it.
She needs it bad. So I just love Clayton's Spanish.
Why?
Because I feel like he speaks Spanish the way I speak Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Like when I know something in Spanish, I just say it in Spanish just because, so I could show you I know it.
Oh, this is you. This is you.
For no reason.
No context at all.
No context at all.
Yeah.
So they're driving to the airport and he's like, "Vamos a San Diego." And it's like, yes, you're going to San
Yes,
Diego.
this is
Great.
where
Let's
we're
go to
going.
San Diego. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, great. Good for you. So she's like, tell me how to say his name. So he's like, Cameron. And she's like, maybe I'll call him Cameron. Cameron is shrimp
Right. Okay.
in Espanol.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, oh, he's like, if you call him that, he's gonna think that you're talking about his sausage. She's like, what?
But like,
She's like, that's not the joke I was
be more
making.
repelled by anybody talking this way.
Well, we
Yeah.
get to San Diego and Cameron is there. He's wearing his dress shorts. He's wearing his dress socks. He's wearing water shoes.
Okay. I'm not really sure where he was going with the shoes.
I'm not sure where he was going with the whole
Where he was
outfit.
going with his outfit, right?
Yeah, it's
He
almost
seems
like
nice enough.
business casual shorts.
Yes. Business casual, but in the heat.
Yes. His black socks are pulled all the way up. It's very
It's
nice.
a look.
So he goes to the airport. Now, I love that they meet him in the airport like they're going to kiss on the mouth.
It's so dramatic. I like that he also said, I've been Clayton's BFF for 13 years. He hasn't been yours. You've just been his.
Okay, but he acts like that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He acts like he's doing him a favor.
Yeah, like, look at this poor guy.
Like, Clayton likes me more than I like him.
Yes.
Clayton runs to him and hugs him. And
I
then
thought they were going to make out.
I know. Then he starts calling Anali the third wheel. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't
He's
think
pretty
Cameron's
insufferable.
I know. I don't think Cameron's in on this joke.
No, he's not. But I think Cameron's used to him, though.
Maybe.
Yeah, so he's like, I know he's lame, but I'm all he's got.
Right. So
Mhm.
then he's driving them back to the Airbnb and he's like, oh my God, is this like the boat harbor? He's like, it's literally the harbor.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't think we have boats in Kentucky. And let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm not calling myself a Kentucky expert,
Uh-huh.
but maybe I am.
Okay, tell me.
I'll tell you en inglés.
Okay.
So your mother's neighbor has a barn that you got married in.
Yeah.
And when we first got there, his boat was in the barn.
You're right. It was.
Because they go, and I was like, excuse me. I was like, where do you float this boat?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, but you're landlocked.
Yeah, that's
like I have
true.
bad news for you. If you
There's
were
a lake.
If you were keeping this boat for a rainy day, it better rain a lot.
Well, I mean, I also, we went
There's a
to the
lake.
Ark too out
That's
there.
true. Oh
That
man,
was
yes.
fun.
In case you guys don't know, there is a realistic, quote unquote, realistic
Yeah.
Noah's Ark museum.
It's supposed to be
Kentucky.
like true to size.
Yeah, true to size
basically.
from a fairy tale.
It's supposed to be true. And on the inside, it tells you like basically like the dinosaurs like aren't real, like because time is
Yeah.
as old as Noah's Ark. It's like, oh,
The
Kentucky.
tale is old as time.
A tale is old as time.
Listen, you know what it's really called? It's called Oh Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kentucky.
Oh Kentucky, stop.
Seriously.
But I did learn there's a lake.
There is a lake. Yes, that is true. I totally forgot about that.
Never forget.
Uh-huh.
So they're in this Airbnb. It's beautiful.
I want to stay here.
I want to
It's
stay here.
so nice.
This is beautiful. There's a
Mhm.
rope swing in the yard. Now, here's the thing. I don't think that was for standing. I think it was more for sitting.
So do I. Yes, like you wrap your legs around it.
Or just sit with your butt on that big thing.
I think I would have to wrap. I don't think my butt is that type.
Right. So he stands on it. And then he's going to pick her up against her will
It's so cringy.
a lot to try to put her on it. And she's like, no,
She's like, get
stop
off
touching
me. I don't
me."
want to.
Right. She's not excited about this.
Stop being so forceful.
He's being very forceful. Also,
yeah.
they put the suitcases right on the bed.
Oh, okay, but this is an everyone problem, not me, and everyone
I
on
know.
the show problem.
Okay.
Mhm.
He reminds me of someone.
Who?
A little bit Millhouse from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mhm. I could see that.
So they're going to this beach restaurant bar.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute.
Yeah, I mean, it's cute. We meet V.
V, yeah. So this is
Yeah.
Cameron's girlfriend. She's adorable.
Oh my God. Honestly, I'm like,
She's
I would be friends with
very-
her. Let's move to San Diego. Like, I'll be friends with her. She's so
Wow.
cute.
You're so easily
No, like if I was anally, I would be like, let's move to San Diego. I'll have a friend. You'll have a friend.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant me and you were
No,
moving
no,
right
no.
now.
We have a friend. We can go to Hawaii with our other friends.
I was gonna say my other best friend lives in Hawaii. Well,
Uh-huh.
she doesn't live in Hawaii. She lives in Boston. She's my
Right.
best
Remember
friend.
her dad flew in from Hawaii.
Her dad flew in. She's my best friend. Her name's Caroline Stern. She is on TikTok and she talks about fragrances and she's my absolute best friend. I love her. And she has really
Tracy's
kind
just saying this because I podcasted with Michael. So now she needs another
no.
friend.
Oh, please. That's not even true. Because you know that we've been best friends for like 2 months.
No, I
now.
know.
First of all, I want to let you know she has ruined my life single-handedly.
It's so crazy because like Noelle, I have always loved fragrances and candles, and I felt like I had to stifle it because you don't like any fragrance.
No, I don't. But I did like the one, and then I thought I'd like the others, but I don't like the others.
Well, she did have a great recommendation of that. I mean,
she
the
hugged
vanilla
me.
one, I'll never get over that.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. Guys, go check her out. I love her. Tell her that I sent you and she knows who I am because we're best friends.
Yes. And well, moral
Noelle's
of the story
out.
is I'm out and her family lives in Hawaii. That
Yes.
was what we were trying to say. Yes.
I'm like, oh my God, my best friend's family's from Hawaii. That's crazy. That's
I know
why we
you
call it
text
lychee.
me. You're like, did you know my best friend is from Hawaii? And it's like, fuck off.
Well, you know, I knew it because when she says she pronounces it lychee instead of lychee because she's from Hawaii. Hawaii.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Here we go. Tracy's gonna have a new personality now.
Stop. I can't. Oh God. All right. We're back. We're back.
All right, I'm here.
Okay. So Cameron asked about the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, funny you should ask. I'm here to ask you to be my best man. And he's like, because I don't have any other friends.
Right. Why did you have to add that part?
Okay. Well, he adds a lot to this conversation.
I mean, he'd be wearing the food.
Okay.
At
So
the
now
table.
is he ordering a flight of margaritas?
Okay. I don't know. I'm assuming yes, but
Okay.
virgin?
Okay. So he's like, I want a flight of margaritas and I want them virgin because I'm living like a virgin. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Before you said that, I was all in because I am the queen of virgin margaritas.
Tracy is the sour mix princess.
Right. But do you even really put sour mix in a margarita?
In Applebee's, you do.
In Applebee's, right. But not in real
Right.
life.
No, you like fresh lime juice.
I'm like a lime
Huh?
juice. Right. I'm like,
Mhm.
I would like a virgin margarita. And you're like, because I remember my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Noelle, I want a margarita without the alcohol. And she's
Mhm.
like, you want lime juice? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, here's some lime juice and salt. Go away.
Right. Because I can't even put triple sec in it. So it's like, so you just want some cold lime juice with salt.
Yes.
You're like,
Uh-huh.
actually, that's right up my
That
alley.
sounds delicious. Maybe a splash of
But when we did work
seltzer?
in Applebee's, you would be like, can I have a kid's cup of sour mix?
Yeah.
And I would be like, there's
seltzer.
something so wrong with you.
seltzer
Yeah.
because it's too sweet.
She Yeah. Meanwhile, Tracy comes over. I eat 35 Dove chocolates. I'll have her eat like a half of one. She's like, I don't feel good. I have diabetes. And it's like, my fucking feet are numb. I think I have diabetes.
No, you do. You absolutely do. Yeah, I'm like, my diabetes is hurting.
No,
This is
I know.
terrible.
You're like, this is how you feel all the time?
This is
Like,
terrible. I
yeah,
hate
I
having
love
that much
it.
sugar in my system. Oh God.
I will
Anyway.
never forget. I do want to say this one thing. Tracy's sugar goes low sometimes.
Yes.
And one time her sugar went low and we're on the phone and I'm like, I know that your sugar's low. And you're like, I don't feel good. I'm sweating, this, that. And I was like, your sugar's low. You're like, Noelle, I just had some ketchup. And I'm like, so you think that that's enough
I dipped.
for your, you were like, yeah, I just had ketchup. And it's like, drink a cup of orange juice, have a chocolate, live a little. You haven't had sugar in a week. This is the problem. You think you have a spoonful of ketchup and that's sugar.
It has so much sugar in it. Don't you read the tabloids? Haven't you read the Bible?
I haven't.
When was the last time you read a good story? When was the last time you read a good book? Take a look at the Bible and maybe you're liable to really appreciate the trouble you took.
Take a Bible. Whoa, what the hell was that you
Please
just
take
recited?
a look, though it's not mandatory. It is the best way for getting your kicks. This particular book of the Bible, Daniel chapter 6.
Oh God. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Would you like a song about a different book of the Bible?
Oh my God. That was good, Tracy.
Thank you.
I forget. I do. I
Oh,
forget.
man.
I forget you're the Bible girl.
I'm the Bible girl.
You
My
are.
mother's like, how do you know so much about the Bible?
I was just thinking, your mother's listening to this. Like, how does she even know that?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Independent studies.
Oh, I majored in
Yeah.
religion, Mom.
Yeah, I studied abroad in the in Mesopotamia, in the Fertile Crescent. Oh God. Okay.
I
Everything's
took a
fine.
sip of my soda and it just shot back up into my mouth because I just laughed.
Oh
Oh
man.
God, you should have heard it. It made the loudest noise.
Everything's fine. It's not even late out.
I feel good. It's 7:18. I mean, this is ridiculous.
I drank a quart of water before we started doing this. Anyway,
Oh, we
let's
better
move-
chop chop.
Let's move on.
Okay.
All right. So he's getting these virgin drinks. He said because they have not been engaging in relations, and she's annoyed. And
Mhm.
he says,
Mhm.
"Do you want to say it?"
What did he say? Tell me.
He said she was annoyed at him, and his friends are like looking at him, and he goes,
Right.
"What's she gonna do? Not have sex with me?"
Oh, I didn't even write that down because
And
I
I
was
was
just
like-
like, gross. I had down that he said to the waitress, I thought you might like to know. And she's like, great. I don't want to know.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Cameron's like, "Oh, is this an ongoing issue?" Because the producers are probably like, "Keep it going, keep it
Yes,
going."
because it's like there's no way Cameron actually wants to know this.
Okay, now V says her comment to the camera is
Mhm.
they ask her in the confessional, "What do you think about this?" And she goes, "Quote, yike." Just one one single yike.
I was wondering why I wrote yike. I put dry steak yike instead of dry streak, and I was like, what was I trying to write here?
Oh God, dry steak is terrible.
Oh God, dry steak
Yeah,
is
she
terrible.
she said yike. Now, here's the other thing. And I
Mhm.
will tell you this because I've done this before on the television.
Uh-huh.
When they make you do these confessionals like outside of places,
Mm-hmm.
they make you hold each other because they're trying to get you both in the shot.
Oh, is that why there's always like an arm around
All
the
the
other
time
one?
they make, yes. If you watch all of these, like in these confessions, it's like everyone's holding each other like they mean everyone's like in a prom pose.
Wow. Because I noticed that his arm was around her, but I guess I never
Mhm.
realized that, but I have to pay
It's
attention to that.
so uncomfortable. Anyway.
Interesting.
Oh God. So
Hmm.
she said that it's because his mom lives there. And he said, he's like, well,
Yeah.
let the record show that nothing happened in Indiana either.
Right. We went on a trip.
She's very angry. She said this is a private conversation. And she said he's acting macho in front of his friends. She's right.
He's acting macho in front of his friends, but he's a kitten at home.
He's a kitten. She puts him in a carrier.
But also, I don't know. Why don't you want to hook up with your boyfriend? I mean, that is kind of a problem.
Yeah. She's like, have you seen how he lives? And
Right,
like,
but like then go home. You
Go
know what I
home.
mean?
she should go home. Also,
Yeah.
he should go home. They should both go home.
He's so annoying. I feel like I didn't realize how annoying he was until this.
Ridiculous annoying.
Yeah.
So she wants to leave, and Clayton wants to hug Cameron.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're best friends. He's like, we hug around here. Okay.
I know, but like he's going like further. Like he's not letting the joke go. Like the joke, it's like, I'm kidding.
No, I
kidding.
know. I know.
It's
But
like getting uncomfortable.
yeah, getting uncomfortable.
A little uncomfortable. But you know what, Noelle?
What, Tracy?
The holidays are uncomfortable, and this show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
I love BetterHelp, Tracy.
Okay, so what is your family's policy on gift giving for the holiday season?
Well, when my family was alive, we would all just give each other gifts. But my mother's side of the family, they do Secret Santa.
Okay. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, whether or not your family gives gifts during the holidays, you get to define how you give to yourself. And the holidays are a great time to do that. So whether it's by starting therapy, going easier on yourself during tough moments, or treating yourself to a day of complete rest. Interesting. Remember to give yourself some love this holiday season.
Yeah, I feel like this year especially, like everyone's struggling.
Yeah. I mean, this is
Yeah.
very struggly.
It's so hard.
Well, therapy is very helpful. And if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
I've done it.
Absolutely. I do it all the time. In the season of giving, give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/fiance today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fiance.
Sounds great.
Well, also, side note,
Mm-hmm.
it's Christmas today.
It's Christmas today.
Yeah,
Merry
you thought
Christmas.
you thought you weren't going to get an episode on Christmas, but here we are.
Look at that. We love you.
We're such hard workers.
I mean, honestly,
This is ridiculous. On Christmas Day,
Christmas Day. Who else is giving you
the
a
day
podcast?
Jesus was born on the ark with Noah.
Yay, Jesus. We were just talking about, oh no, not the ark. Yeah, we were just talking about the ark.
Yeah.
But he wasn't born on the ark.
He was born on the ark. It was 2 llamas, 2
Mhm.
giraffes,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 Marys.
Oh, to Mary. Interesting. That sounds better.
Way better.
Yeah.
Speaking of 2 Marys, let's talk about Rob and Sophie.
Okay. What is with these two? What is with these two sister
Okay.
Marys?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
These are the 2 stupidest people I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, but that's the problem. They're both dumb.
They're both dumb. No one's there to be like, hey guys,
Right.
they're not smart and they're fighting. So she wakes up and she's like, hey, I need a duvet.
Yeah.
First of all,
A duvet.
wrong
Right.
emphasis, but okay. Yeah.
She
So
didn't sleep well. I need a duvet. How many times is she gonna say it?
He's in a bad mood and he said
Yeah.
that she's being negative and he says, quote, you always need something.
Basically, like he's mad because he would have to spend money.
Right. But here's the thing. He tells her to get it herself. And he goes, the reason why I did not get her a duvet and why I was so angry is because I do not know what a duvet is. He goes, and he's like, weird twist of the story is that she doesn't either because apparently I have 3 of them.
That is so funny. But it's like,
what did she
okay,
think she needed?
like I'm pretty sure that they call a duvet like in the UK just like a comforter.
Right.
I'm almost positive that's what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
But they don't have a comforter? He said he has 3.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know if she's looking for something to complain about or she doesn't know what a duvet
What
is.
is-
Is she thinking she wants a cover on his?
Well, she couldn't sleep because of the cover though.
I don't know. Or maybe she wants her own.
Listen,
Because
here's
honestly,
the thing. No one's
the
using
dog
their
probably
words.
sleeps on the bed.
No one's using their words.
I know.
That's
That's the problem. Mhm.
So
He goes, "You're hella bougie for someone who doesn't have shit."
Oh my God. It's like,
It's like,
why are these
do
two
you even
together?
like her?
No.
Yeah.
He said that she can't ask for anything until an hour after he wakes up.
Okay, so me, this makes me relate to my dad because when he would get home from work, he would be like, "You're not allowed to talk to me for half an hour. I have to and I was not allowed to
Okay.
speak to him."
Honestly, that's not a bad
Yeah.
rule.
I mean, now that I'm an adult,
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, guess
like,
what?
"Don't
I
even
want to
look
come
at
home
me."
to silent time. Yeah, because kids are excited and annoying, and they come home and they overwhelm the parents. He's like,
Right, it's like-
half an hour.
Okay, so it's just like Nikki Sexton, right?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I just
Oh yeah,
my
we sound. Mhm.
just kidding. Hold on, sorry guys.
That's okay because this is breaking the fourth wall. This is this is who we are.
We're breaking all the walls.
We're
Hold on.
breaking the walls. We're just breaking the walls down. We're breaking Tracy's closet down.
Oh no.
And now you're muted.
Good.
Oh no, now you're not. There you are. You're back.
Hold on. Okay, cool. So hi guys, thank you so much.
Hello.
Nikki Six, my mini dog.
Your dog. Mm-hmm.
So when you come in the house, she doesn't really do it anymore now because she's old.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get too excited to see her, she gets really excited to see you, and then she'll make a little pee pee.
Oh.
So it's like, and then you just like ignore her a little bit, let her calm
Right.
down a little bit,
Yeah.
and then everything's fine. So it's the same thing. You used to make a little pee pee when your dad would come home.
I did because I'd be
Yeah.
so excited. But my mother-in-law told me that because like Peggy flips out when people come over and
Yeah.
she's like, you have to like ignore
You're not
her.
You're
Yeah.
not supposed to feed into that.
Yeah, I can't help it.
Well,
Like whatever, she's not my dog. I'll roll around with her all day as soon as I walk in the house.
That's so funny. So that is very similar to Rob and Sophie.
Yeah, it's just here's the thing. I can understand what he was saying more and appreciate what he's saying more because I think this whole episode
But
he was
no one-
right,
But
but
no
he's
one
not
uses his
nice.
words.
I know, but he just his attitude. It's like, are you ever silly? Are you ever fun?
No.
He
But you know what
reminds
he
me of
is?
someone that I will not speak of who just didn't have a fun bone in his body.
Okay. He also reminds me of someone who we are not going to speak of because he needs to go to the barber shop immediately.
Yes, agreed.
He's doing it himself. I know he's doing it himself.
You think so?
Oh, I know he's doing it himself.
Interesting.
I could see it with my eyes that he's doing it himself.
Okay.
He needs his beard lined up a little bit.
Okay.
So he said that he's going to be this husband that's not allowed to speak. Shut up, bro.
Cry me a river. You know those husbands
now.
that
Start
don't
now.
talk? Yeah. Why don't you
Start
shut
now.
the F up now?
Yeah. Try it now. Let's see how that works. So he takes her to Santa Monica and they fight more. He said now after she came out of the closet as bisexual.
He doesn't know what he's saying because he's that dumb.
Mm-hmm.
She came out of the closet.
Okay. So they talk about not fighting anymore.
Right.
And they fight about not fighting anymore.
All they do is fight.
So then they go to the adult toy store and let me tell you, this girl, there's nothing this girl loves more than bobby pins.
I've never seen so many bobby pins used in my life. She uses the large ones on the bottom of her hair.
She keeps Bobby in
business.
Gucci and Versace.
What's with her hair? Explain her hair here. This is her real hair.
Okay, so this is her real hair, as far as we know.
Uh-huh.
There is I would say a 1/2 inch root of black.
Yes.
Some parts are white, some parts are the color yellow as the sun.
Some are all nearly orange as the fire.
And I just really think that the variations in shades and colors are just so eye-catching.
I think they're almost like a kaleidoscope, really.
Like a kaleidoscope. You're absolutely right.
The thing is, I think it's the different shades of oil on the hair catching the light, which
Well,
is making
here's the
different
thing.
colors.
It is quite apparent they don't have a bathroom.
Clearly, and she's afraid to go use the shower.
Yes, she's afraid. And you know what? I'm afraid she's not going to use it ever.
I don't think Rob's afraid, though. I don't think it bothers him very much. And he looks very clean. So it's just weird.
We'll see. So he's already tried everything in life.
Okay. Everything. All right. There's
Everything.
nothing he hasn't tried. So you like getting
Nothing.
pegged? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's his nickname in high school was Peggy. It was Peggy Sue. That's who Adrienne named her dog after. She's like, do you know this guy Rob from California? And I'm like, no. And she's like, well, we used to call him Peggy Sue. And I'm like, Adrienne, you grew up in the Bronx.
And she's like, well, he's popular. Right.
So, okay. Now the most unnatural thing happens.
Come on.
All right. So there's a woman working
Right.
in the adult store.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I mean, this line is written. She's reading it off of a script.
Well, she says that they're both hot.
She says, quote, you know that you guys are both really hot. So if you're trying new things.
Well, at first she's like, you guys are both hot. And Sophie's like, yeah, you're hot too.
And she
And
goes,
it's like,
so if you're
what?
trying new things.
Right. ...
Okay. So now Sophie gets mad at Rob.
Why?
Because she thinks that he wanted to say yes to her, even though he said, hey, that has nothing to do with me.
Right. But like, he didn't say anything. So why is
She's
she mad?
screaming at him.
She's
said
like
that
flipping out.
She said that he's supposed to say, no, I'm getting married. Stop. Leave me alone. Get
And
away
he's
from
like,
me.
He's like, you just came out of the closet, though. I thought maybe you'd wanna. I don't know.
He's like, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you don't want. I know that I'm just going to go buy you bobby pins.
Just keep her bathed in bobbies.
So she's like, you know, I have trust issues. We're about to get married. I want you to apologize. He goes, okay, I'm sorry that.
I'm sorry that she hit on us. I don't know.
He goes, I'm sorry for everything.
But honestly,
and
and
then
I don't
she's
even like him. He's not wrong here.
And then he's like, you know what? F that.
Ooh, Tracey almost cursed.
I didn't almost curse.
You just said the letter.
I said F.
She muted herself.
Mute myself.
I saw her press the button. She
You're
muted
such a
herself.
liar. You get in trouble now. All right, moving
right.
on to Devin and Nick.
All right, which I think this must be it for them.
All right, so the cameras are in the bedroom for their alarms to go off.
I know, but this is what always had. This is what happened with Nikki and Igor, R.I.P., who were not
Yeah,
this episode.
So her dress is coming. She hasn't seen this.
And she didn't have a backup dress.
Okay, that's not true. But anyway,
Yeah.
this is who she looks like, and I think I've referenced her before. I don't know who I compared to this person before, but I definitely did compare someone.
Who?
Okay. One of the best cinematic movies, some cinematic masterpieces
Oh me.
on this planet is a movie called it's a film really. Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. There is a scene where they're having a backyard barbecue party during the day. And there is a white girl at the party, and one of the guys is hitting on her, and he's like, "My milk of magnesia." And she turns around, and she is the most hideous girl I've ever seen in my life.
And he's looking to see if I can find a picture of her. I know exactly what you're talking about. She has the purple sunglasses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at her, right? I can see that being her. I can see that being her because of her face. It's like scrunched up like that.
There's something wrong.
Well, yeah, there's obviously something wrong here. Here's the thing. Devin says that she was very self-conscious while filming this. So she drank a lot. She ate a lot, and she had bad TMJ. Those are the things that she says.
Okay. I don't know what that
But
means.
what does that have to do with your jaw? I understand you have TMJ. I have TMJ. I don't sound like that. I don't sound like I'm faking a Korean accent. That's what I don't sound like.
You know, this one time though, I will tell you, I was grinding my teeth and my eyeliner turned all the way down.
No way. You think that's what happened to her?
Uh-huh.
It's like I'm looking at her eyeliner, I'm listening to the way she speaks, and I'm like, it bothers me so much. And I was watching this just now, and I pointed it out to Matt. Matt's like, why does this bother you so much? I'm like, it triggers me. It flips me out.
Yeah.
She thinks that I don't see the way her eyeliner is.
Hello, I could see it. Yeah, the guy goes, he's like, ooh, and he's like hitting on this girl, and he goes, there was like this beautiful black girl at the party, and he's like, can you do me a favor, my brown skin angel? Can you go tap that white woman on the shoulder for me? And he goes, my milk of magnesia. Ooh, after the devil made you, he broke the mold. Oh God, what a great film, guys! If you're
Tracey loves that film.
If you're into art stuff, just take a watch.
Yeah, I think that was first released at Cannes, right?
I think it was a Sundance, actually.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at the wedding venue. Beautiful.
Oh, I really liked it. I thought this was nice.
Really beautiful. Everything is an ode to Korea.
Yes. There's like fluorescent lighting. Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I thought it looked really nice. I would not mind getting married there.
Okay. Her sister's name is.
What's her sister's name?
Siler.
Oh yeah, we knew that last week.
I know.
Yeah.
This is just
well,
so
I wrote them down last week. That's why.
But her other sister
is
Taylor and what is it?
There, I think it's like Tyler. Yeah,
it's like very bad.
Like, yeah, and then the other, it's the there's a guy too.
Yeah, not good. So she sees her dress for the first time, which is not true. She knew her dress,
but it just looks like it's a wedding dress.
It's fine. I gotta tell you, I think she looks nice in this wedding dress.
No, so do I.
But
I think she looked nice in the first one too. You know, the original.
But all
gold.
it is that she didn't want gold on the top. I understand it. If it's your wedding dress, you don't want gold on the top. Like, I get it.
I guess seeing this, like we were talking about, I just like, what's so different about this dress? Like, it's a traditional Korean dress, but it looks like an American
that's
dress.
The thing.
Yeah.
It's just a nice wedding dress.
That's the thing. It's just nice. I love the top. Yeah. I think it looks so nice.
I liked it. I liked the
thing that
they put over it too. I'm
Me
like,
too. I would wear that over it.
Covers your arm fat. I like that. Okay. So her father says, you ready? This is about Nick.
Mhm.
Quote, when I first met him, I really thought there was something wrong with the boy.
That was so funny. And it's like, yeah, I could see that. And he's like, with the way he would call her piggy and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, they're so excited to get married. She has
Mhm.
wild fake flowers in this bouquet. This is a bouquet of fake flowers.
I didn't know that.
This is a bouquet from Michael's. Again, I don't hate it because it's very colorful.
Yeah, it had nice blues in it.
Yeah. Well, Nick cries.
Okay, but I didn't know it was fake. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, Nick cries, and the wedding
Mhm.
officiant keeps talking about how their cultures are different, but he doesn't know that she's trans Korean.
Yeah, but that's the thing. She's transitioning.
She is. She's the Rachel Dolezal of Korea.
I don't know.
You don't remember who that was? The woman who was like the head of like the what was she the head of?
Tell me. I want to know a story.
Oh my god.
I
Thanks
like
so
being
much.
told things.
I see that. Okay. So Rachel Dolezal was an American former college instructor and activist known for presenting herself as a Black woman despite being born to white parents.
Yes.
She's the former NAACP chapter president. She was the president of the NAACP,
That's
and she
so
was
mental.
white. Anyway.
I mean, that's so I remember her. That's so insane.
Yeah, Devin is the Rachel Dolezal
Well,
of
there's
Korea.
Devin. Mhm.
So he kisses her and he dips her. Very cute.
Yeah, it was nice. They both look
Okay.
happy.
So now he dances down the aisle, but then her family dances down the aisle.
Yeah, right. And I was like, oh, that's
Are we
fun. Are they
missing
like
something?
following her dancing out?
I don't know. Well, Noelle, their parents got them a helicopter ride.
Okay, but it's like, I mean,
Are they helicopterians?
that I want to know about.
There's something that we're missing.
Yeah, like I want to know what the point of this was. Where did it come from?
Right, or
Why
like-
are they doing this?
There's something that we don't know
Who in the
about.
family is a helicopterian? Right.
She comes from a
There's-
long line of
Of
helicopterians.
helicopterians. And then I like when they walk through the sparklers. Very cute, but
It's
she had
cute.
on a different dress, right?
Did she?
Yeah, she had a short dress on then.
I don't know. There's no way to know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, moving on to Ashley and Manuel. Speaking of beautiful dresses.
Okay, so also I reposted it on our story today,
Mhm.
and she was like, which I can relate to. She said, I'm the girl that does the most. I bought my dress way too early. I lost 60 pounds after I bought my dress, and I had to have like 10 inches taken in off of it.
That's not why it was stupid.
No, but I grew out of my dress. So like I can relate.
Sure, but then
to
you should have.
making a
She should have.
mistake.
She should have gotten a good dress then.
No, she can't. She
Okay,
should get
well.
a better headpiece is what she should get.
Yeah, but how are you going to cosplay as the Statue of Liberty at your own wedding?
Oh man, Tracey. That was good.
I'm just saying. Okay, so her mother and her sister are there.
Her family's so nice. Her mom is so sweet.
Okay, doesn't her mom look really ridiculously young?
Well, her mom said she had her at like 15, I think.
Oh, okay.
She
Because
had
I was
her
going to
really
say
young.
she looks like her the same age as
Yeah,
her.
no, she said she had her really young,
Okay. So they're there, but she's late.
which is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tell me about it. Okay, so she's late, and then she goes, "Mom, are you happy that I'm getting married?" And her mother goes, "Okay."
And her mom goes, well, I'm happy for you. I love that.
Okay, she explains her dress as a mermaid luxe princess goddess.
That's not what I see when I see the dress.
I see regular stuff.
Right. I
It's-
see a regular degular. I tried on 100 of these dresses.
Yeah. So then her sister says, quote, "She looks super happy in the dress."
What a compliment.
Oh my God. And then we bring out the crown. This is a crystal quartz crown. This is where she's like, "I am the Estatua de Libertad."
But she's like, we need a lot of help. So basically, like anywhere they could get help.
Yes.
So from
Okay.
the
Well,
crystals.
the nice thing is this is quartz, and also so is my kitchen countertop.
That was my first thought when she said that. I was like, that's Tracey's countertops. We could have just chiseled some off for
I
her.
could have just chiseled them off. That's it. She said it amplifies love, and then also it's Tracey's kitchen countertop.
Right. And
She's
that's
like,
why I
also,
don't
it's a
really
very
wanna
durable
wear it.
countertop. Um, and then her mother says, quote, she really wants this.
She's not wrong.
I know, but they're not addressing anything.
I feel like her mom just doesn't want to
It's
accept
like
her.
when you see a baby that's hideous,
Uh-huh.
you say, it is so little.
Right. Like, oh, it's a baby.
Oh my God. You just had the baby?
Yeah, it's a little baby.
So little.
How old is it?
Little.
Yeah, you have a little baby.
Very little baby.
Mhm.
Big baby.
What a big baby.
What a big baby.
Yeah, what that's a baby. If
You
I've ever
gotta
seen
see
one.
the baby.
Uh,
All right. So her sister said that people don't want to be around Manuel.
yeah, I mean, he's kind of a dick.
So she said that they're so attracted to each other. And her mother's like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah, her mom's like, okay, good. Fight sex, fight sex, fight sex. Great.
Yeah.
You guys liked each other sexually first.
Right. So she tells Manuel that her mom is worried. And
Also, I like that she's like, I can't help that he doesn't want to hang out with gringos like us.
that
She
made
makes me laugh.
No,
Yeah.
that made me laugh. So her mother's worried, and I'm worried too, because he needs to, again, maybe Rob could take him and they could go to the barber together.
Truly. I mean, truly.
Oh man. So she's like, will you talk to my mom today? So they
Mhm.
meet her mother at a diner,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, okay. Her mother's like, goodbye, Ashley, I need to talk to him privately. So
Yeah.
her mother's like, don't run away when you get mad. And he said that he shuts down when they fight. And she
Right.
said that
And
she
he'd
doesn't
rather
trust him.
just leave and relax.
She said she doesn't trust him. I'm like, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, can you really blame? But the thing is, like, Ashley's going to marry him. She has made that her
Oh, I
life's
mean, she got the
mission.
dress.
Right. Like, that's it. She's going to marry him.
All
I
right,
don't
well,
need to see the show to know that.
Speaking of a love story, let's talk about Sam
I
and
love them.
what's her name? What is-
Citra.
Citra. Okay.
Oh, God, I love them
So,
so much.
She said something about a long flight and farting.
Well, she said she's so ready to fart because she held it in the whole flight, basically.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand. Then she sees
Yeah.
cows and she's like, look at these cows. She's like, oh my God, is that like me with my eyelashes?
I mean, she wouldn't be wrong.
She's like, they have the same eyelashes as me. And then she sees a dilapidated, abandoned barn and she goes, is that a house? And he says, yes.
Do you remember when we were going to look for the barn that I was getting married in? That was my first thought.
Okay. There was a barn down the road
Down the road.
from Noelle's barn that was exactly like what that looked like.
Yes.
I took a picture of it the day before the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I put it onto Instagram and I was like, guys, this is going to be the most beautiful wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this gorgeous venue. I can't wait to watch my best friend get married in this beautiful barn. Do you know, people were like, that's amazing. That's stunning.
Well, you know what, guys? Thanks for lying. Thanks for trying. Thanks
Really?
for lying.
Oh my God. All right. So this is Fire Marshal Bill, right? From In Living Color?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
Yes.
just checking. So he lives with his brother and his father. And she said that she's basically can't even have her period.
Okay. So I feel like it would be a lot less intimidating for me personally to move in somewhere where it's 3 men rather than if it was 3 women.
Oh, I don't know if I would want to move in anywhere with 3 men.
Oh, it wouldn't bother me like at all. And I'm telling you, that's just because it was me and my dad.
He couldn't clean?
No, he couldn't clean though. But explain the layout of the house. The front door is his bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's not a bedroom.
Right. It's like, what is this? This is the mud room that you turned into the bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, guess
Okay.
what? There's still mud on it.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I thought we watched him clean last week.
¿Dónde está el mamá? So
Oh, no,
he lives-
she lives somewhere else. She's like remarried or something.
I know, but she does, like, I don't know if she had custody.
Oh, no, she didn't have custody. You could tell by the way she talks. She didn't have custody.
So he's gonna sleep in his brother's room in his twin bed with his brother?
Okay. Is this another like baby brother we didn't know about?
I don't know.
Is this
So-
his grown ass brother we saw
Yeah.
last week with his basketball comforter? Like, what is this?
This is what this is.
This is his race car bed.
Well, he has to, because there's no sinning, and also because she's Muslim, she needs a bidet, and she doesn't believe in toilet paper.
Okay, but why couldn't him and his brother sleep in the full bed and she sleeps in the twin bed?
No way to know.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Okay, so basically, You tell me what if I'm saying this right.
Tell me.
All right, so he's gonna convert to Islam, and the way he does that is that he says a prayer, and then 1,000 angels come and kiss him on the mouth.
I thought 1,000 angels just enter his body through his butthole.
Oh God.
And his dad wants to watch.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
His dad's a troll, and I love it.
Oh, his dad is a full troll. His dad is in on the joke. Which
His
I
dad
like.
goes, "Hey, buddy, I want to come watch." And he goes, "I don't think it's safe to have my dad there. He believes in aliens and he's an atheist."
And also, his dad's a devout atheist with a St. Jude shirt on.
Okay,
I love that.
Noelle, he had a St. Jude shirt on.
I lost my mind when I saw
Oh
that.
my God.
I'm like, look at this fucking atheist.
I know. I'm like, I hope that little girl on his shirt is praying to the aliens. Okay, but here's the problem, right?
Yeah.
His dad is like, "Listen, I believe in aliens."
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "I just feel like these stories are more believable than basically the Bible." And it's like,
Right. He's like, that there's lots of paintings with UFOs in them. And it's like, well, I have seen that. That's kind of true.
I'm like, yeah, the guy.
Yeah, his dad's kind of fun.
Oh man. So he said that they can't kiss until after they're married.
I know. I didn't know they could only cheek kiss. That's
Well,
wild.
His family jewels are really struggling.
His horny level's really high. I could vomit. Him and Clayton, like I like him more than Clayton though. But it's like,
Yes.
come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she said that they have to clean his car because her family is coming. And he's
And
like,
her dad's gonna get mad if he gets in a dirty
okay,
car.
honestly though,
Yeah.
after you see that
I didn't
car,
realize how dirty it was.
how would you fit her dad in there?
Like I saw fingerprints on the windows and I thought that was the bad part.
So
Mhm.
they go to the car wash. They have to throw out the trash. She's trying to vacuum. She puts on gloves. Like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, this
Even
is awful.
he's like gagging.
Yeah, it probably stinks in there.
He tells her that he probably cannot get this diversion. And then he goes, "Ever since I got arrested for not having my Suboxone in a prescription bottle." And it's like, hello?
Yeah, fun way to phrase it. Instead
Cocaine.
of saying, but also you had Suboxone, but it was bought illegally.
And it was also accompanied by some fun cocaine.
Right. And also was accompanied by a girl who, like, does she know who you were in the car with?
Just a
girl with a
coworker.
suspended license. Right. Where were you going? What is this work trip? What is this Amazon loading trip you were going? That's what I would like to know.
They were going to go load a different dock.
Right. Where were you going exactly?
Listen, he was transporting Suboxone with a little cocaine chaser.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think.
So he goes to court after the wedding and he might get jail or probation. And she's like, "Yeah, my dad's going to be really mad." She's very upset because he lied and she wants to go home.
But like, is that why he wants to get married too? Because like it'll help his case. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that.
I don't know, but tell me, and I'm not talking shit because like I get it, drug addicts, they lose teeth. Like I can't tell if he has bottom teeth. And like I'm not even like,
Okay, so here's the thing.
yeah,
There's just no rest of his face. Now, looking at his father,
yeah.
I don't think he had a lot of face to start.
No, he inherited his father's chin. Yes.
Right. Well,
his father's lack of face.
I
Yes.
was going to say, I don't think his father inherited anyone's chin.
Right.
So I think he just continued on.
But I think there's some extra bone loss down
There's
there.
a lot of bone loss.
Yeah.
There is a
Okay.
lot of bone loss. Okay.
Okay.
So moving on to Jasmine and Gino. Jasmine and Gino.
Jasmine. Yeah.
They're in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
What are these boobs?
Okay. So somebody posted too on Reddit yesterday. She was taking a selfie,
Mhm.
her boobs, and she was like, when you pose like this and like your armpits kind of get sucked in a
Yeah.
bit? I've never seen a scarier picture in my life. I don't know why her boobs look like this. It's like she definitely got them redone, right?
Yes.
But like she's so thin, like they're terrifying.
Okay. But then
Mhm.
she's wearing a bikini for a child.
I mean, her body is sick, but
Yeah, but it's also sick, like as in she has a rash all over her body.
I know, like she doesn't look well.
And then her butt is very lumpy. And I gotta tell
I
you,
know.
they blooped it out. And I don't think it's because it was inappropriate for TV. I think it's because it's botched.
Maybe it could be.
All right. Well, is this the first time he's ever seen her butt?
This he is certainly acting like it. Yes. Or maybe it's more healed now.
He's lotioning it on the beach. He
Mhm.
really likes it now. He's gonna spank her on the beach.
Love watching this. All these horny men on this show
Ugh, and she's yelling about his fist. Now she's yelling to the top of her lungs,
about his family.
but to the top of her lungs.
But this is what bothers me about her. She can never just talk.
She said that she won't get married if his family comes, and then she will give them another chance, or she's gonna punch them in the face. Those are
And
the
it's
two
like,
options.
but it's like I do feel bad for him in this. So it's kind of like, okay, so my whole family lives by me and I can't have one of them at my wedding.
I mean, they shouldn't be getting married, but yeah, they shouldn't be having a real wedding.
No, I know, but it's like, okay, is everyone getting married? Do you think all of these people are going to get married?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
Yeah. Interesting. Like
Yeah.
I know the outcome of a few of these people. I'm not going to talk about it, but I
Yeah.
do know the outcomes. And it's like,
Most of these people get married.
yeah,
This is
that's the
90 Day
crazy
Fiance. This
thing.
isn't before the 90 days.
Well, so that's what's crazy. It's like, oh God, so many people go through with it.
Mm-hmm.
It just shows you, like, honestly, it's sad, but so many people are so desperate just to be with someone. It's really sad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I drank a liter of water before this recording, so we have to end it here. Make sure you check out Noelle's new podcast, Recycled, with Noelle and Michael. Do all the stuff.
Mhm.
Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. We have a brand new podcast called Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast. Check that out over there. We're covering season 1 of Jersey Shore. We also covered seasons 1 and 2 of Vanderpump Rules on our other podcast, So Pumped. Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast is where you will find everything, including Catfish Trash Talk, that is now available on Patreon exclusively. Make sure you follow the podcast at Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok. 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Follow Noelle at NoeGirl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Follow me at Trixie2Zini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything show related. And we'll see you next week.
Sounds great.
Leave an amazing 5-star rating and a great review on whatever platform you listen to us on, and tell one friend about us.
Just one.
Goodbye.
Bye.